Y'all, I'm gonna keep it quick and I'm gonna keep this cute. Shut the fuck up when it comes to black women's hair. Just did it. I'm serious. Because there's no reason why I should meet black women of any fucking age that just hates themselves so much that they project that shit out to other black women. Because tell me, I don't like the culture around it. I don't like that I could go, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna wear this quick little shake and go wig, and I'm gonna put a beanie on top so no one sees the lace or whatever. And I think it's a cute little swingy style. I'll go out and wear it, even though it's not inherently like the most realistic wig. I just think it's a cute look, and I'll go out and wear it. And the bitch with the worst wig will tee-hee at me and say my shit looks ugly. I don't like that shit. Shut the fuck up. Cause why are you throwing fucking rocks with a fucking saran wrap house? If anything, I thought it was like the golden rule to like shut the fuck up about like another black woman's hair if you know your hair is fucked up. But anyway, moving on. Sorry to start off a video about like not shitting on black women's hair by shitting on black women's hair, but I mean it. I wish this whole culture of like holier than thou-ness or like, I don't know, I just feel like you're letting white supremacy win whenever you're trying to like shit on a woman for how her hair looks. That's her hair. Let her be. Like, for example, my family used to shit on me for getting relaxers because they didn't like it or whatever. I liked it though because I'm autistic and I know the level of maintenance that I can and cannot do for myself. I know that when I don't have to focus on hair, my skin clears up, I can focus on my body, my outfits, and more. I liked to get a relaxer because sure, a little bit of the creamy crack on my hair, next thing you know, my hair is silky smooth. Run a comb through it, put a little bit of oil on it, no stress, no fear, no worries. And especially assimilation. Do you think I really would have realistically gotten like relaxers if I knew I had a nice thick full head of hair as a kid? Or if I had people who actually knew what the fuck they were doing with my hair when I was younger? No. I would have had my shit. It could have been down my back by now. I could have been fucking Shaka Khan. But no. No one knew how to do my fucking hair, and I knew I don't want years of someone putting a comb to my scalp and yanking that shit as hard as they can, slathering it with some nasty ass hair gel, and then having to deal with all the dandruff and issues that would come with that. I knew I did not have a certain level of maintenance I wanted to put in. And so I'd go, hey, I'll just get a relaxer. I'll have my hair straight. It doesn't need to be the longest. I could cut into a little bob. And I'll just keep doing that for as long as I need because I don't need extra bullshit over just in my life in general. But that never stopped my fucking family from shitting on me. I'll say it like this. I believe personally that my family has a lot of, they won't admit it out loud, but they do kind of enjoy the way they benefit from certain like colorist or just like anti-black ideals. And I don't think, well, I'll get into that in a second, but for now I'll just say they hated the fact that I always got relaxers. They thought it was fucking with my scalp health. And one day my sister eventually got in her whole hippie shit and she was like, go natural, you need to go natural. And she was like, hey Tamia, that little bitch, she was like, hey Tamia, can I like help you with your hair? And then me, knowing one, I fucking hate that stupid bitch. Fuck her for so many reasons. She's disgusting and I hate her. Literally makes my skin crawl. Something violent would happen if I... Anyway, I just did not like her. And 2, I have personal boundaries. 3, I didn't want any of them getting in my business. And 4, I know how she is with boundaries. I said, oh, actually I'm okay for now. I already have a plan, but thank you. And she went, oh, okay. And then guilted me for it, and then proceeded to immediately go to my mom, and then demanded and whined that I wouldn't let her. And then my mom made me sit down and be a fucking living Barbie doll for my sister. And to let you know, my sister is mixed with Mexican. I'm not gonna say her identity because personally I want no ties with that fucking bitch. But her hair and my hair are entirely different. I have more blackness than she does, like biologically. I'm not saying that to roast her, because I'm not roasting that bitch over it. I'm just saying my like 4C, 4D super thick fucking coily hair is entirely different from her texture. Her texture is that little fucking 3B texture, the super nice spiral. Very cute, very pretty, but can easily be washed with like some fucking, I don't know, watered down ass conditioner, some fucking weak ass shea moisture, a little bit of water, and then a whole, like she could wash her hair with fucking dish soap and it'll still come out good. Meanwhile, as for me, it has a whole fucking, oh, I won't even get into it. Let's just say she tried to do my hair because she thought, oh, I know, like she just acted like she knew so much more about my hair than me. Just for her to do it, and that shit looked awful. I got roasted all fucking week. She combed out huge clumps of my fucking hair. Oh, and then people were mocking me and calling me bald-headed at school from the way she just yanked out so much hair. My edges were all the way. Anyway, let's just say I hated my family after that, and the bitch had the audacity to get mad at me for taking my hair down after a fucking week. Like what, bitch? You used all the wrong products. It wasn't detangled properly, conditioned properly, used all the wrong products. Maybe, just maybe, mind your fucking business. And then honestly, after that, my family never stopped pressuring me. Even if it was like a fresh relaxer and I had got it done effortlessly well, they didn't like that I wore hats or beanies. Not just because of my hair. Honestly, I'm just cold and I like the feeling on my head and stuff. Plus, I don't like getting fucking roasted for my hair when it's not being the most adequate or relaxer did grow out past the roots. I don't fucking care. That's just me, and they should have minded their business, but they never did. But then the pandemic hit, and then suddenly, they were just like, they kept hitting hella hard, despite me not going out any fucking where. They'd be like, so what are you gonna do with your hair? When are you gonna get your hair done? You don't want to braid it? I could pay to get it braided. This was before this was like at the start of the pandemic. Why the fuck would I want to risk my health to get my hair braided if I'm gonna sit the fuck at home? Let me cool down. And then they kept being like, you should go natural. What are you gonna do with your hair? What are you gonna do? You should go natural. Relaxers are bad for you. What are you gonna do with your hair? Eventually, like the pandemic lasted so long that like all of my relaxed ends came off, and it's like, okay, I have no other choice but to just cut off my little straight ends and then go natural. And then their whole fucking, oh, we're so woke. We love a natural girl. I want you to embrace your natural beauty. Instantly turned into, so what are you gonna do with your hair? And I said, this is it. And they're like, that's all? And I was like, yeah, that's what happens. What were you, like, they both joined in. The same people who were saying I had self-hatred for not having my hair natural were judging me for it. And I think that's fucking funny. I got relaxers for years as well because I wanted to assimilate. Because I did not want to walk down the street and get mistaken for a homeless person or a crackhead. Because yes, there's are racist associations with black women. I did not want to get called a nappy-headed hoe. I did not want to get called a bald-head asshole. I know how I'm treated. I know I get treated better when I walk down the street and I have long wavy braids down my back. Or I have a little silk press going. I know how people treat me. And she knows too, because even my mother is a very light-skinned woman. I'll let you know that. And she's always had issues about her blackness, but that's a concept for another day. And one day, I guess she stopped getting relaxers over the pandemic too, and just got like braids all the time and always kept her hair in braids back to back. The one time after years I finally saw her take her braids down, and she had this magnificent fucking mane of like coily ass 4C hair, like mid back level, super fluffy, like, and it fit in a ponytail effortlessly. And I was just like, you look so good. It looks gorgeous. And she was like, ugh. These are just my Negro naps. Don't say that shit about yourself. Don't do that. And then, like, she basically kept saying how she didn't think she looked good with it and all this other shit. And it's like, you know who you're rubbing that off onto, right? Like, it's funny how this is the same woman who originally cried at the idea of giving me relaxers as a kid because she knew that, like, she got her scalp hella burned and hated them growing up and her hair falling out and shit. Just to, I don't know. I don't like how that happens. I don't like that shit. Like, I think that if a woman wants to walk down the street in a bad wig, fuck it. She's not trying to look realistic. She's just like, I'm gonna have my little fucked up hat and my little swingy bob today, and that's the vibe. Let her have that vibe. If a black girl wants to walk down the street in a platinum blonde wig like she's fucking Regina George, let her. She looks bad as fuck. Bad as in good, Bad as in, like, sexy. If I want to walk down the street with just my little twists and a fucking beanie, that's chill. Let me be on my shit. If I walk down the street with my hair like this or whatever, let me do it. Like, I'm so tired of, like, respectability politics and anti-blackness, even within the black community. I'm so fucking tired of just this shitty-ass treatment. Because, frankly, I'm sexy as fuck. I'm educated. I'm, like, majority not like an evil person. Mostly. And I feel like people should be able to do what the fuck they want with their bodies. Like, I feel like no one should have restrictions from what kind of job they get, what kind of people they date, all over because of their fucking hair. So whether I have a silk press or a fucked up ass, whatever the fuck this is, I don't care. I think I look fucking nice. Fuck you. Let them do it. Let a black woman get a fucking relaxer if she thinks it's easy and because she knows, hey, it'll get me respected at work and higher treatment. I don't want to go natural since I know what will happen and how people will shift in how they treat me. Let women do what they want, especially black women. Let them wear the wigs. Let them get the weaves, the braids, the afro puffs. Let them do it. Are you gonna fucking die? No, you're not. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Bye.